Hey guys, before the video, I was testing out some audio settings, so the audio kind of goes in and out because I added a noise gate. More on that later. So just bear with the audio, I'm still messing with it. If you didn't like it or you did like it, just let me know, and I appreciate it. Thanks. 3 reasons why new entrepreneurs fail. I have a little list on my screen, of 3 reasons, right? And so I think there are many reasons why entrepreneurs fail in general, but I will say I think these are 3 personal reasons for me. And I think everyone's gonna have their different hang-ups in entrepreneurship in general. But these are my personal 3, so like you may not have this problem, but I'm sure many people are gonna have similar problems as me as well, if that makes sense. But I think there are many reasons. These are like my top 3, where I was like, I think this is where I need to improve. So let's get into it. Number 1, and I think I wouldn't say this is the most important thing, but it's definitely up there. I think if you're serious about any entrepreneurial adventure, I think you need a mentor. No matter which, whether it's, my business ATMs, I have a whole group with ATM together and their Facebook group, and we help each other, and it's over fantastic. It's amazing. It's the best thing I have to say. I think it's the best. But getting a mentor, let's say maybe you want to do eBay selling, Amazon FBA, maybe you want to do what's easy business, running like a truck or something. I don't know. You have to find somebody who has done it, and I'm gonna be real. You're gonna have to pay for that mentorship. You're gonna have to pay for them to help you. I mean, especially if they're a millionaire, time to them is very different. And they're gonna want conversation for that. Either it's that or you add value, and that can mean many different things. Maybe I don't know what it could be specifically, but maybe you just give them coffee every day. I don't know. Maybe you know someone who knows someone and you get kiss ass. I'm not saying that's the best thing. I would say, these mentors, you might pay $5 for a couple hours, even 10. Maybe you find another company who helps, build companies, like Shopify stores. So I think you need to find someone who's already done what you did, or either replicate or put your own, like, don't copy. Like, obviously don't do copyright, but you want to copy them in a sense of like what they're doing in a sense. So I think having a mentor in whatever business venture you want to do, I think is something that is very important, that most probably. So, look into that, see who's doing what you're doing. You got YouTube, maybe not TikTok is probably not the best credible source. TikTok could be there, Instagram, and weed the ones out who are phonies. There's a lot of people who are just showboating. Oh, you can make $1,000 in 1 hour if you do this trick. Like, don't fall for that. There's no easy money. No easy money. And speaking of easy money, that kind of goes to my next topic. So, next point, I should say. The next point is not having capital. Listen, if it's a rare situation where you could actually start a business with like zero money, or like maybe a couple dollars or a couple hundred. Anyone on YouTube is telling you that you can do that, it's a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of BS. I'm gonna tell you right now. You gotta have capital. I don't care if it's a couple $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. It's gonna be some certain amount to get this business rolling. Whether it's ATMs, to buy a brand new ATM runs between $2,300 to like $3,000 depending on the ATM. You're gonna have that money. You can't get an ATM for free. Maybe you have credit. May have good credit, so you buy it on your credit card. Yeah, sure, absolutely. But other than that, you gotta have capital. So you don't have that. Like, if you don't have your own personal finances in check or have good credit, you that's where you need to focus on something else rather than starting a business. You need to have that capital. I really think it's not fair, and it's very disingenuous for people to say, oh, you can start this business for $10. Certain businesses, maybe, is it out there? More rare, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If you have, let's say, like 3 to 5 grand saved up, I think you can start a little business, like a hot dog stand, maybe a Shopify store. I think that if you find some good products to sell, put on Amazon FBA, I think you could probably start that. Even crypto investing, maybe you can go into that with a couple thousand. We do some quick flips and stuff like that. I mean, not into that, but I think there's ways that you can do that, and you have to have capital. Like I said, I don't mean to repeat myself, but I really want to say it again. I think it's very disingenuous for other people to just go out there and say, like, you can only start, like, you can start this business with like no money, like $10 or $100. You only have $300, $500 to start a business. It's probably not going to work, because you're going to need some capital to start, get the business rolling, get some tools, whatever it is, equipment, whatever the business is. It's all different, obviously, for every business. So you gotta have capital. I can't say that enough, for that. So next step, not next step. I would say the next point I think is giving up. I think you can't give up. I'm gonna tell you my personal thing. I've started eBay stores. I still have it up, but no one buys. A couple things that I got bought from garage sales, the Gary V thing. So that didn't work. But I still have some things up. Whatever. I did a Shopify store, failed at that. Did trucking business, failed at that. I think that's it. I can't think of anything that actually started that didn't fail. I feel like me doing the ATM business is probably the best thing I've done so far. It's actually coming together. I understand it. I did more research, which could be another point in itself, but get that for now. So I think you can't give up if you really have the mindset and really have the tenacity. It's like you really want to be an entrepreneur. You hate your job. You don't want to be in the 9 to 5. You can do it. You can do it. Just don't give up. Fuck what anybody says. And just do it. Watch YouTube videos. Learn. Want Skillshare. Read books. Whatever you got to do to get the knowledge to do it. And you can't give up. And I think I can't say that anymore. I think entrepreneurship is hard. If you can get a network together, capital, find a mentor, you can do these things. And there are a whole bunch of other things that I can get into more. But I think these are my personal reasons. So I hope this video can help. If it helps one person, I'll be so happy. Oh, I missed that. Or maybe I should save up money. I should get a mentor. I think that would help me out. So, that's just my thing. And, I'm going to leave a couple links in the description below. And one's going to be for ATM Together. This is how I started my ATM journey. I'm going to leave Andrew Tate's Hustler University, which is now the real world. I'm going to leave that link. I'm going to leave a link for, I think his name is Derek Moneyberg's, 10 steps to success, 10 success things. I forget what it is, but check out these links. And I have another link. What was the link? I forget what it was. But I'm going to leave 4 links in the description that will help you out. That if you're really serious about being an entrepreneur and improving yourself in general, I think those links can help you get started. And just YouTube too. YouTube too. So, I'm gonna leave it there. If you like this video, got some value out of it, it opened up your mind on certain things, definitely leave a comment. I always try to respond to any comments. I'll do my best. But I'm gonna be real, as of right now, I don't get much out of this channel. But if you respond, you got any questions, I'll do my best. And just like, comment, subscribe, and I appreciate it. And take care, and I appreciate you watching.